Good morning guys to another beautiful day in Tallinn. It's amazing today because it's sunny and the temperature is 0 degree only though. That's okay, but we have the sun out and it's beautiful looking. So I'm really excited and I'm actually on my way to the church. You can hear the church bells. So I have some plans for today. I'll let you guys know after the mass. So I just got out of the church, completed the mass, and now I am heading towards the tourist information center because we have something cool happening there. See there. Alright guys, so I'm here at the tourist information center. So my cool plan for the day is, it's a nice day today. It's not snowing, it's not too cold. It's bright and sunny with a little fog, so you could clearly see, I think. There's a little bit of fog. So my plan for the day is to go for a free walking tour. So it's been in my mind since a long time, but I haven't got the right time for it. So I have not much plans today, so I thought, why not go for a free walking tour? And I literally rushed out of the church just to get on time for the tour, and now I'm early for the tour. So yeah, so that's my plan. The tour is themed as Tallinn in a nutshell, so which is great because I can literally summarize or get insights from them. It's an English speaking tour. So yeah, let me see. I also wanted to badly go for the walking tour called I think Tales of Revel. So that I will do on another day because that's there every day. So I will go for that tour too. And yeah, I will catch you guys once I'm done with the walking tour. It's a 1.5 hour tour. So yeah, I'll catch you after the tour and I'll tell you all the interesting details that I got out of it. So see you there. I just finished up with my walking tour. I'm walking back home because I'm really frozen. Like, even though it's sunny today, like you see, yeah, you see this. It's sunny, but my hands are already frozen. I'm serious. So I'll head home first, and then I'll speak to you about some interesting facts that I got through the walking tour. See you at home. I definitely got home, guys, and I I still can't get over, like, my hands are all red. I was wearing my gloves and it was only 0 degrees Celsius, plus it was sunny, like it was so bright and it was an amazing day. I don't know why my hands froze. Like, I literally wanted to get back home, and so I'm home now. So yeah, it was definitely a very nice walking tour. I really liked the tour. It's my first walking tour, I should say, with a guide. So I never filmed anything of the walking tour with the guide because it was pretty much the things that we have seen. And in fact, I was really surprised to see that the guide took the same route which we went in. Like, literally, I think it is the second video of Old Town that I've posted. It was literally that very same route that the guide chose, and I was like, wow, like, as a tourist with zero knowledge about the city, I took the same route, so I was so proud about that. One thing that I definitely learned out of the entire tour, the introduction was really nice that he gave. It kind of summed up the beginning of Estonia, that was starting from 13th century until the 19th, 20th century. So you kind of get an overview of as to how different people like the Swedes, the Danish, the USSR, the Soviet, and all of them, how their influences happened for the independence of Estonia and how the old town is structured, and how that influences in the architecture and all of that. So the introduction did a real good job, because only if you got the introduction would you know the rest of the part, and how, I don't know how to put that in words. So it was really nice. I did get an introduction about the background, which I would have never sat down and read the entire article, only because he was an archaeologist. He learned archaeology, and he is a current history teacher in a school. So he kind of explained his master degree to us. So that was really cool. So for him to put his heart, soul, and mind on a degree and explain that to us in 5 minutes was a good deal. So that was really nice. And one very fun fact, like, I don't know how to take this, but I don't know even if it is true. He said that it's legend. So there is one fact wherein one church, I don't know how I can tell it to you. Like, we've seen the church, but that church, inside of the church, in the main entrance of the church, you're kind of stepping up and on landing on a platform, and that platform is like you have a man buried inside, like you're stepping on a burial. So that burial is actually Casanova. So it's very funny to think about that, like there's a Casanova inside the church. So how the fact was that he was a Casanova, done with drugs and all of the stupid things that he could do. And during his last final days, he kind of felt that he was not right and he had to turn to God. And so he put out a declaration or whatever, that last will, something of that sort, saying that when he dies, he has to be buried on the entryway of the church, so that the good Christians who walk into the church steps over him. And yeah, kind of, that's like what do you say that, like, yeah, he wants to contemplate over sins. I don't know what, oh my god, I'm running short of that word now. Okay, so yeah, that's what he wanted. So he wanted to repent over his sins, and this is what he chose for that. So that was one very weird fact that I heard, like. So yeah, that was one thing, that was one interesting fact which I got from nowhere. And the other things is pretty much, yeah, the other thing was that there's only 6,000 Roman Catholic believers in Estonia. That was very weird for me, like only 6,000 was a very few number. So that was one. And then about the Alexander Nevsky Church, which is right opposite to the parliament. I don't know if you guys remember from my previous videos, but I can probably, I card the video on top. But that church, why is it right opposite to the parliament, was one fact to show that the Russians, they wanted to, show their power, or enforce their power onto the native Estonians. And one way they did that was by building the church right opposite to the parliament, and showing to the Estonians and also to the Germans and other people who wanted to conquer Estonia, saying that this is the level of our power, and if you want to defeat us, you can try and defeat us, but you cannot defeat us. So that's what they meant to say out of that church. The Estonians wanted to demolish that church and free up that space, and because it's such an eyesore, like every time the parliament is, like, that Russian church is standing there to say that we are a huge source of, I don't know, like, not source, we are a source of power, yeah, kind of. So that's always there. They wanted to demolish that place, but then at the time they were thinking about the demolition, they had no much money to get that demolished. And then later the USSR came in and they never thought about the demolition, and now they don't even want to demolish it because it's a good source of tourist income and it's very pretty and it's very strong, and so they don't want to demolish it. So that was one other nice thing that I heard. Okay, yeah, so the next thing that I wanted to say in this video was I completed my training. Yeah, so my training lasted, the theoretical part of the training lasted for 30 days. 7 weeks was the duration, and then the last 2 weeks was practical, which ended on this Friday, that is on 6th of March. So yeah, I graduated. Yeah, graduated out of the training. So now I am a A320 family of aircrafts qualified technician. I don't know if it's the right wording, but then yeah, that's what I am. And so it was nice. It was such a training. It was fun. I only realized that our batch was a great batch only when I heard about the next batch that came in, which was only 4 people. And I can't imagine how sad the class would be. But our class was 16 students, I think. We were 16 members, and it was such a fun batch. Like, in terms of knowledge and experience, we had people from different ages and different areas of the world. So the input and knowledge that we were getting in was great. And we used to discuss everything in our WhatsApp group and in class during breaks, and on weekends after our exams. Like, I went out, I think twice or thrice. Group, they always met up on every Fridays. I mean, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, weekends. So it was very fun, and it was really nice. And coming to the practical, that was like the golden days that I've ever got. Like, it was my dream come true. I cannot put that in words. I'm very serious. Like, I cannot put that in words. The experience, the knowledge, the the feel of the entire practical that I had. I will cherish those 2 weeks all my life. I don't know what to say about that. My group was also really nice. For practical, it was an 8-member group. 5 of us was theoretical, and we had 3 new people coming in. It was great. It was really great, and I must say the contribution of Vinish bro and Ajit bro. They were the other 2 Indians who were there in my batch, and they have helped me take many decisions. In the aspects of my career, they gave a lot of inputs, and that has helped me a lot. So yeah, they they literally rocked. So you guys, cool. If you're watching it, I am indebted to you guys, and I don't know how I'm going to get that debt out. So yeah, we had a very cool batch. The training was amazing. I really miss my training and my batchmates. Yeah. I grew hungry, so I kind of want to have a quick lunch, and I think the only thing I have at hand is, yes, Maggie. So I have quite a lot of Maggie packets in there. I'm not branding, but I was kindly given some Maggie by good humans. So I think I'll grab a quick snack. Not snack, it's my lunch. So I will have my lunch, and I have some chores to do. So I'll get back after that. Okay, guys, from the last clip, I did nothing much. I basically cooked my Maggie up, ate all of that, and I spoke to my mom, and I was just binge watching videos and chilling in my bed doing nothing. So, but yes, I have something very exciting to say, and yeah, finally I am employed. Yay! Yes, so I am hired by the Estonian Aviation Academy as an avionics lecturer, which I'm so happy. I never thought I will be a lecturer any day, and here I am as a lecturer. So yes, it is in Tartu. It is a state-owned institution, and I have to join the place on the 18th of March, for which I have time. Today is only 8th of March. So yeah, Tartu is 200 kilometers away from Tallinn, and so yes, I'll have to relocate, but it's an exciting career. Why not be a lecturer? So I am really happy, and I'm all thankful to the God Almighty for giving me this beautiful offer. I was actually confused between another opportunity that I had and was breaking my head for a very long time. I think more than 3 to 4 weeks. But finally, I have clarity. My paperwork is on, and it's finally, time to tell, because all this while I had this in my mind, but I was not sure. So now it's finally time, and I have to take possession on 18th. So I'm looking forward to it. So this is a huge life update, and I've been waiting all along to be employed. Finally, yeah, feel like a independent young woman. I don't know. I don't know. So yes, that's one news. I think probably many of them would know it from somewhere or the other. But yeah, this is me officially telling you guys that I'm finally employed. No more unemployed, clueless youngster. Okay, so that was me being extra dramatic about my new life update. So I still want your prayers and blessings, guys. I'm still nowhere in life, so yeah, continue to give me your support so that I can be a strong, good girl. And yeah, that's about it. And yeah, so I still haven't found a home in Tartu. I'm looking for one. So I don't know when I'll be relocating, but anyways, I have to start there on the 18th, so I've got to be there by then. I've spoken to one lady, but it's not finalized yet, so that's on. The rest of the things is all settled, so there's nothing much to play around. And yeah, so that's it. Yeah, so that's the most exciting news of this video. And yeah, I don't have anything else to do in this video, like seriously. I am actually not the best in my health at this point. My nose is blocked, and I kind of have a runny nose, which doesn't excite me at all, because today morning my dad just sent me another news clipping which says that a school student was tested positive of coronavirus here in Tallinn, and the schools, I don't know, schools or the school is being shut down, and it freaks me out, seriously. I don't know, I just called up my best friend and doctor, Sarah, and she hasn't picked up. So yeah, I need to consult my doctor. I'm freaking out, and I have not told that I'm freaking out to my parents because they have already freaked out. I don't know, whatever. God bless me that I don't have a coronavirus. Yeah, I have very bad immunity issues, so I'm scared. Yes, but that's okay. Everything's going to be fine. Peace out, guys. So yeah, so that's about it. So I'm actually not going to do much beyond this. I have a few chores which I told that I want to do, but I've not done yet. I have to do my dishes, which is very bad. I have to do my dishes, and
1 hour later.
iron some of my clothes. Yeah, so nothing else. I don't even think if I'm going to get to this, but I want to. So that's it. And I have some things planned to do for tomorrow, which again I'm scared of, because I actually wanted to go to visit some of the tourist places which I'd kept pending. I thought of taking up the talent card and visiting that tomorrow. I had plans to vlog all of that also. But today when I was walking past one of the towers, which is again a touristy spot, and it was open all the time, and I noticed that it was closed. So I don't know if it is because of this coronavirus thing that they're closing up things or something like that. I forgot to inquire while I was at the tourist information center also. So I don't know if that's going to work. Excuse me. So I don't know, let's see. So that's about it, guys. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this very boring vlog of mine. If you got till here, you guys are the best. I love you guys. So thank you so much for continuing your support and staying along with me. I'll see you guys in hopefully another interesting vlog. Until then, it's bye from Neetu.